I have debated not going permadeath. I might be done with the permadeath, I think, because the playing through this run not on permadeath was so much more fun, honestly, because we got to the end. Although it's pretty long. I think I'll do one more because I really want to see the Manticore versus a melee character. And we will die before the Manticore, almost guaranteed, if I'm not like super extra careful. And the permadeath, because I have to be so super duper extra careful, it sort of becomes a little bit boring at times. Because I can't take fights and I can't take chances at all.
So here I am.
I think next run we will try going permadeath again. Oh, where's my make a stream marker button? Oh, I don't have that set up yet. Damn it. Okay. Oh well. Yorgrim? Let's go through them. So who's best for stabby build? Velmir. Upon receiving an attack, he will counter with getting accuracy and dealing more damage for 5 turns. That's pretty cool. Not like a dagger-specific thing in any way. Then you have the Berserker Frenzy. For each enemy killed, you receive weapon damage and crit efficiency. So that's kind of cool. And daggers have a thing with crits. I forget what it is, but something with... I think daggers have very high crit chances, and so getting more crit efficiency on top of that and more weapon... The weapon damage will be a little bit less because it's daggers, but we rely equally on percentage-wise weapon damage as in every other build. As in, we gotta kill the enemy, so I think 10% is 10% no matter how you look at it, whether it's daggers or not. Then Honor, you receive lower cooldown duration, lower abilities, energy cost, and lower damage taken, so this is more like a tanky thing, although the cooldown duration and ability energy cost is kind of cool for a rogue type, where you can spam your abilities more. And this is one that I like Honors because it's easy to achieve. Whenever there's an enemy in vision, you get your bonus. Period. No, you don't have to kill anyone, and it's not like you have to take an attack or you have a timer on yours. Which brings us to Dervin. The first time an enemy enters your vision, they are applied with 20% dodge chance penalty and 20% damage taken for 10 turns. So that I think they increased the stats on this one, buffed it a bit. I think I'm sold on Yorgrim. Which means we don't have daggers unlocked at the beginning, but yeah, we will go for this one. Velmir with heavy armor, Yorgrim with dodge, I think. Yeah, Velmir is for taking punches, and then you become stronger for taking punches. So Yorgrim, you're right. This is more like, don't get hit yourself, but do kill an enemy and then come back with weapon damage and crit efficiency. And I think this is, normally I hated it, because for the troll fight, this is absolutely useless, obviously. But the Manticore fight, it will be super cool, because there will be a lot of little enemy kills throughout the fight, and you get 10 turns of just extra damage then. And it can sort of ramp into you clearing the little skeletons faster, and then doing some proper damage to the Manticore as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Because of the new boss. And so here we go. Walk away. We're not supposed to be dual wielding at level 1, but it's better than not having something in the other hand. I think. Hydrate. Will do. Back in Osbrook. For the first time in forever. Caltrops are so cheap. I think you should buy them. Here. I don't want to take the dagger from in here. Is it a shiv that he gives me? I forget. The shiv is so bad. Let's take the dagger just to see what they give me. One-handed weapon. Dagger. I misclicked. Good way to start a run. God damn it. Alright, let's do that again. We've already had to restart. And it's not even on permanent. Gosh darn it, Keejchen. Do the thing again. Keep listening. One-handed weapon. Dagger. It's not the shiv. It's the commonest dagger. Okay, so there's something about daggers and dual wielding. Here we have hand efficiency 75 and 50. If it's a dagger in the offhand, it is not different. It's not like the dagger is better for dual wielding or something like that. Okay, I thought, because that's the thing in D&D, and I thought maybe it was in Stoneshard too, but no. Okay, then I don't think there's any reason why we would equip it immediately unless it's for a skill. But we can't do a dagger skill. That's right. We can't do athletics. We can do combat mastery. Seize the initiative is like one of the best skills in the game. Opportune moment. Oh, you are not familiar with Skarsnik. And I don't mean the person in chat. Maybe Skarsnik wants to explain himself. He is a big fan of Warhammer. Captured 3 skulls, damn. Okay. I will chime in and say Skarsnik is a character in Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, look at this. Bird has been kidnapped, so he's the captured merchant indeed. There's the first quest here. What does the commonest dagger cost? 149, okay. If I wanted to sell it, it's 16. But I have a concept for this build here that we are going to try to implement even early on. Oh, that pops up on the screen. At least I'm covering it. Okay, whatever. Since we are going to have melee weapons in both weapon sets when I get the build going, what we will do is we are going to carry a bunch of daggers in the inventory as well, so it's like a full-on dagger build, and then I'm going to throw a lot of daggers around. And so every time I find a dagger, I'm going to keep it and not sell it. Keep it and not sell it. Kind of redundant, eh? Keep it instead of selling. Maybe we go traveling cape here. The leather braces is a bigger upgrade, but I would like to replace them with the tight gloves early, so 392. Let's just go for the cape. Also, the fur vest is pretty bad, but maybe we find something even in the first dungeon, you know. Sorry for your... No, don't worry. Skarsnik is the chieftain of the Crooked Moon tribe and the most powerful night goblin in the World's Edge Mountains, indeed. It's a pretty cool character. What made you choose Skarsar as your name, Skarsar? If it's not related to Skarsnik, the Goblin Chieftain. Extra bandages, no need for an antidote yet. Let me sell you the leeches that I don't like, and then we can go and sell the alcohol up here. I'll just drop it right here, in fact. Like that. And then just like that, we are off on our first mission, except for one thing. Oh, I should get the... we can't sleep in here anymore, that's right. The actor that played Floki in Vikings, his name is Skarsgård. Oh, okay. Just drop the guard off. Okay, cool. Just got an ornate in pot in the second dungeon of the run. Bring quest, here I come. Heck yeah. That's a nice little thing. Too early for second water skin. I can just drop it. It's 11. I hate not having it when I need it. Rent a room for 2 weeks. We can't afford it. Just go 1 day. I have not yet made up my mind about what the secondary weapon should be next to the daggers. So I think what we're doing right now is we are not going to choose anything, and then we'll see if we get something in the first like 3 dungeons maybe. So something cool like a special sword with an enchantment or something like that, and then that could sway my opinion. Otherwise, people are welcome to chime in. What do you think would combo well with daggers? For the time being, we are just gonna run at the dungeon and see what happens. Maybe a maze for the skeletons? That was suggested. I have a problem with mazes. Maze for skeletons is a fair enough idea, but the problem with mazes is that they don't work on the bosses, like the manticore and the troll. Of course they can do damage, but the whole thing about mazes is that they do dazes and stuns and knockback, and you can't knock back any of the bosses. You can sometimes stun them, but I think that was only because I was like a really high level electromancer with a specific stun spell. Otherwise I've never seen it happen. So mazes, while cool, it's just not very good again in the end game. And I do, to be fair, you know, there are skeletons in the manticore fight that you can punch, so then it would be nice, I suppose. So maybe I'm being too hard on the mazes now. I'm willing to debate it. But that's the counter argument to the mazes. Nothing cool in this grave. Axes or maces? Generally really like the swords. The sword has the keeping distance ability, which is super good. We wouldn't go far into any of the trees, so it'll have to be like the first line that you really want. Something in the first line, maybe the second one. But here you need all 4 to get to the second line, so I think you would have to say something in the first line of axes is really great for it to become the axis. So like mutilating lunge, being able to have a jump skill, super good, to be fair. Ferocity, inflicting an injury that requires you to have an axe in hand, but then you would reduce the active cooldowns for this ability tree, so we would not get that because we're not super focused on this ability tree. Cut through. For each degree of injury affecting the target grants additional strike damage. So this is a nice finisher. And no mercy. Again, it requires the axe to be in the hand. Attacks against enemies with less than 50% health deal extra damage. So you could again use the axes as like a finisher. Not a bad idea. While talking, I walked past the dungeon. This is a roguelike. You seem to be on a new character. So no, it's technically not a roguelike. But like I said earlier, we were done with the Electromancer run. I was so high level, we just had a little bit of goofing around to do, and then now it's a new run. You can play this game on permadeath, which is what a lot of people do on streams and such, but I have chosen not to play on permadeath. And no, it is more like Diablo. Then could you call Diablo a roguelike? I don't think so, right? It has a lot of roguelike features in some ways. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Aggroing 2 guys at once here is not super great. One's an archer and we are in cover. Okay. I gotta be smart about this. Okay, that didn't really pan out as I hoped. Oh, I'm gonna be flanked. But I can't run away from the archer guy. Oh, and I even catch him here. There, I get an attack of opportunity every now and then, so we killed him. Good stuff. Okay, that worked out. And we managed to not die in the first combat. Heck yes. Diablo has a hardcore mode, exactly the same, yeah. So, just like that, you can turn on a hard mode in this game. Hardcore mode. Oh, there's another guy here. I thought we were done with the combating. Didn't bring a whole lot of food, if I'm honest. So, huh. I'm recovering my health here. Just trying to get this 80-80 buff, but nice. Throw. Nice. The pitchforks are good for throwing, so I know we didn't have a lot of luck with it there, but it's supposed to be good for throwing. I don't remember what the wormwood does. Not really useful. Just picking up some food here while we're recovering our health. I think it will be tough to do the dungeon right now, but we're gonna try. We'll just be careful. And an axe dude. An axe cup. I don't know if this breaks if I throw it. Piece of coal. Got him. Nice 8. Okay, he missed. Throw the money at him. And now I have the buff, the Yorgrim buff, so we want to go. And this is fine. It was not fine. And he doesn't know how to open doors. Fair. I'll do one more. Okay. Oh, one more is coming? No. No, please. Mercy. Yeah, one more is coming. Okay, then we can't. We gotta go. I'm not getting away. That's suicide. Okay, he might kill me. But he ran out of ammo. Okay, whew. Just found your Stoneshard series on YouTube. Makes it a lot easier to learn the ropes. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. I don't know if this guy will follow me out of the dungeon. We'll see. They did not. Okay, good. And we wouldn't have been allowed to rest if they did. That's right. Okay. Rest up. Once more into the breach. And then they both aggroed. Damn it. Okay. Whatever. Let's do it. What? You were out of ammo? What? This is the first time I see it. He's not even holding the bow. Okay, we found a bug. Jesus. Okay, that's kind of silly. Oh, he's already done fighting? Damn. Okay. Apparently I hit hard. Is he coming or not? No? Nope. Are you out of ammo or no? What is happening? Someone stepped in a trap somewhere. It's so weird. Now he's just standing there? Okay, whatever. Weird. Been learning a lot about the game with you. Oh, thanks guys. What's the idea for this specific character? Okay, we should go over that maybe. Also for the people watching it first time on the YouTube. So this is supposed to call, this is the Stabman, or maybe I should call him the Stab Dwarf. But the Stabman has a nice ring to it. So this is the Stabman. The Stabman has 2 daggers, and then he has another weapon set where he has a main weapon and a dagger. The idea here being that you have this skill, the Quick Hands. If your second loadout, the other loadout that you're not currently using, contain a dagger, switching to it does not take a turn. So, and then other things. But the point being that if I have a dagger in both weapon sets, I can switch between them fluidly in combat without it ever taking a turn. So in any given turn, I can use a dagger skill, then switch to, say, a different weapon set with a dagger and let's say it's an axe, and use an axe skill, and then without spending a turn, switch back to the dagger skill, use dagger build, and then switch, and then use a dagger skill every turn. So it's like you have 2 weapon sets that you can use and switch between fluidly without it taking a turn, which sounds super cool. This was an idea I got off of Reddit. Can't give credit to the guy because I don't remember what he was called, but he would know that it's him if he ever sees this. Dual wielding daggers, basically, yeah, but with the focus of being flexible between 2 different weapon sets. So we can have daggers and then one of the other trees unlocked and available and use it. So we haven't decided what the other weapon will be, sword, axe, or mace. From reading the skills before, I'm not super into the axe tree. It would be for the mutilating lunge. Because it's going to be like the secondary tree, we won't be able to like go down and fully utilize the tree. We won't also get all the passive buffs because I will probably most of the time I will be in the dagger version of the build. So it has to be like a super good skill or something from early on in one of the other trees. And I was thinking about the keeping distance. This is one of my favorite sword skills. It's super good. Basically denies an enemy turn and then gives you a free attack, right? So that's super nice. Blade maintenance won't matter. We won't be using this. And then it could be the cleaving strike for having an AoE kind of thing to do, and that's really nice. Again, not axes probably. So mace, it would be onslaught. Delivers a strike, knockback, burning their energy. If the strike is successfully inflicts knockback, the attacker moves forward, delivers another strike. If the target isn't knocked back, the skill's cooldown is reduced by 5 turns. That's a really nice skill that might be worth even without focusing on the full mace build. Dazing strikes, attacks. This only applies if I am in the mace set. If I switch to the 2 daggers build, then this passive will not apply. So those passives are not really worth it. It's only worth it to switch in to do a specific skill and then switch out, I think. Armor break delivers strikes that deals a lot of armor damage, so then you could use that earlier in the fight to break the enemy armor, and then switch into the dagger and stab them to death when you are done with the enemy armor. So that's also another way of looking at the maces. If they are dazed, it grants the strikes extra armor damage, and if they are stunned, it grants extra stuff. Applies the enemy with extra damage taken and lower control resistance for 3 turns, so that's kind of cool. So you open with the armor break, which also makes sense. Moment of weakness makes you do more attacks against dazed and stunned and staggered enemies, deliver extra damage. Also kind of cool. Reddit guy is an anonymous donor, indeed. How are those superb frame rates for this oh so demanding game? With the new computer, I can say that the game is just running, like I can see that the pixels are a little bit sharper than they used to be. Right, I threw my purse. The arrows are always nice loot. The copper chain is not, neither is this. Okay. And we have covered most of our lost health. And we are also going to be mixing in some combat mastery and athletics, of course. We gotta get the dash, I think. Maybe the leg sweep. So like it will be a very versatile build, not necessarily diving too deep into anything. I don't think we will have survival, although cauterize might be cool. Not sure. Give us the coin. Hey you! Catch! Nice, he did. Got him. A folio. Reach for XP and we leveled up. Awesome. For most of the dagger skills, it'll be agility, I think. We have to get these unlocked somehow. But it's agility, perception also for some of them. Agility, perception. Not based on anything, because it's a stance, I see. Agility, perception, strength. Okay. Agility is counter chance is nice, and fumble chance reduction. Further up you get dodge, and then hand efficiency and move resistance, all of which are nice. Or it could be perception, which is accuracy, armor penetration, vision, bonus range, doesn't really matter. I wonder, bonus range, does that apply to throwing stuff? That might be interesting. Crit and miracle chances. Crit chances is good. I think I would love to do a dodge build. That's always been one of my favorites. Tempting to step into the dual wielding tree for that. Oh, and we gotta get also dual wielding, of course. Maybe we can get dual wielding skills right now, because we are doing wielding. Why not? It's unlocked. I completely forgot about this. Flurry of Strikes is not good early, but dual wield training is, if we focus on it. Dying Fervor, or whatever. I can never pronounce this one. Hand efficiency when below a certain amount of health. Additional grants crit chance and counter chance when the health is below 35. Okay. Deflect. It's a nice survival skill. Each blocked attack grants you extra hand efficiency and counter chance for 2 turns. That would help me in the first dungeon here. Interesting. Might be worth picking up that. I think throwing range depends on strength. That's actually true. I've heard that's true. So hold on. Can we see that in here? No, it's not like... Here, it does say up on the top. Base block power, the damage and range for thrown... Damage and range for thrown items. Oh. Okay, so I guess I'm not a throwing build, really, because I gotta go for... Oh, this one's based on strength. Okay. Strength. Oh, did I make a dum-dum? This is also strength. Strength? Oh, we could have gone for strength. Damn. Okay. Okay. Well, 1 point wasted is not necessarily wasted. 1 point misplaced. So we can go for a little bit of strength throughout the build here. That might be nice. I just didn't consider that it might have been an option for a dagger run. Oh, I can't deflect. Because I'm dazed. Ah, never mind. Okay. I thought we were going to die there. Ah. Let's start. Yeah. Get a little bit unlucky in the early phases of any kind of run and then you just die. Do well, they always get at least 20 agility. Gotta lower that fumble. Oh yeah, that's the important part of fumble. And lots of decisions to make here. Here's the kitchen. Keejchen. Oh, I'm wounded. Let's see if we find a secret room in this one. That would be fun. Managed to go to level 22 in the other run without ever finding a secret room. That's impressive. Here's where some guys stick on a trap. Some drugs. Actually really good loot because it sells for a lot of money. Let's make sure we rest until the leg is better. But I also have to fight. Well, we have the vigor buff. No. Well, the experience gain is nice, but actually I'm not as dependent on it as I was in the spellcaster playthrough. Here's a trap that we can use. Actually, this guy is not that hard. I'll take him without using the trap. Oh, don't aggro the other guy. Only one. Oh, they're both aggroed. Yeah. Okay. Wait, are you coming or not? Oh, they're both goofing around. I see. That's so annoying. Okay, maybe we let him waste his arrows there, and then he's gonna run out. Yeah. Up here. Now I kind of don't want to kill him, which is kind of interesting because I lose the seized initiative when I kill him. So I'll throw the spear here at this guy. Oh, I mistimed it. Okay, but it worked out. Another folio, more XP gain, nice, and a potion. Always hope that I find the Rotten Willow Inn by the early mid-games of the game to kind of have a good selection of drugs. Yeah, we're going to look for it fairly early. I want that Nikaf, for sure. I do think that it's worth going to look for it as soon as you find, as soon as you get to Manshire, you should go looking for it. %. Okay. But the other ones are closer to being more broken, so... This could be the boss room. It is not, but it's again 2 enemies. Damn it. And the spears are always annoying. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I didn't see. I'm dead. Oh well.